Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have another budget store find. This time it's Exit the Game, Dead Man on the Orient Express, brought to you by Cosmos. Again, this is an escape room game. The level is level 4, novice to expert, so it's a level 4, so it's a little trickier. Brought to you by Inca and Marcus Brand. It's for 1 to 4 players, ages 12 and up. Playtime is about 1 to 2 hours. Game attributes: strategy is a 3 out of 5, luck is 1 out of 5, and escape from room fun 5, riddle solving 5. Exit: Dead Man on the Orient Express. 1 murder, 8 suspects. By chance, the world famous private detective Achilles Pousseau happens to be on board the train, but he has been knocked out. Can use his documents to solve the case before the Orient Express reaches Constantinople. The escape room game you can play at home. An unforgettable, unique gaming experience. Solve all the puzzles as fast as you can. Can you solve the case before it's too late? And you got your table of contents. This game can be played only once because you mark up, fold, and tear the game materials. This game was released in 2018. Need some help? You go over to here. They got a digital timer. All this stuff is also uses an app as well. So this was released in 2018 by Thames and Cosmo. Okay, so let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. And the great thing about finding an unboxing a budget store find is the fact that, first of all, I got it for $1.99, 75% off. But on top of that, everything was brand new inside the box. So that's always very, very cool. So I'm going to push this to the side. So the Exit, Dead Man on the Orient Express. Again, these are escape room games, so I can only show you. I don't want to give away anything that's relevant to the game, so I'm going to go through the cards very, very quickly and just show you what's in here. I'm not opening anything I'm not supposed to open. This way I don't ruin the experience for you. Again, this is an unboxing just to show you what's in the box, not how to play the game. It also, I don't want to ruin the experience for you as well, because this is a one-shot game, as you guys all know. Okay, what's the game all about? You work together to solve all the riddles surrounding the mysterious murder and deliver the culprit to the police before he or she can escape. Again, your game materials, your game setup. Be sure not to look at the front sides of any of the cards yet. Whereas the game board, there is no game board. Example, if you find an illustration like this, you may immediately pull the corresponding riddle card out of the pile and look at it. Course of play, the goal is to solve the murder case together in the shortest possible time. Example, number the answer card. Example, is the code incorrect? Is the code possibly correct? Where will you see the code symbol? Gives you examples. Is the code really correct? Is the code actually incorrect? Important. Whether wrong or right, return all answer cards to the answer card pile. All codes can be solved logically. You shouldn't just try all possible combinations on the disk. Need some help? Go to the second clue, help cards. The solution help cards provide the solution to the riddle if you get stuck. Again, additional game materials. When does the game end? The game ends when you have solved the last riddle and solved the murder. A card will tell you that. Start a stopwatch at the beginning of the game so you know how long you needed. You can look at the table on the next page to see how well you did. When calculating the number of help cards used, only the ones that gave you new hints or solutions should be counted. Okay, and there you go. That tells you how long you're supposed to do. Okay, one final tip. The game begins, and there are your creators of this game. Here you go, the certificate. Following players code the Orient Express. Did they solve the murder case correctly? And all the information there about that. Okay, again, brought to you by Cosmos. There's your certificate of play. Okay, moving on. So in the box, of course, we have a silica gel, so I'll throw that up top there as well. Again, you have something, Inspector Achilles Pousseau's, you have his book, which has information in it, which I'm not going to go through it very quickly. Different characters that you have there. Okay, that I can go and show you here. We have Mary Ovenham, Colonel Arbuthnot, we have Hector McKing, Countess Magdalena Andrzejewski, Signor Alfredo Bianco, Mr. Fedos. You have Agatha Gosson, and Melanie Olafson. So those are your people on the train. There's your tickets and all that stuff like that. So that's his investigation journal. So you know who the players are. You have your code wheel. And it's got numbers, it's got a dial, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 areas. So there you go. It's got 1 here in the middle, got 2 there, got 3 here, and 4. So they are. That's your dial. You have 3 of these which are unopened. Again, it's a stop open only when allowed. So it's different compartments. So you got 1, 3, 3. So it looks like 3, 1, 6/3, and 4/3. So it looks like it might go that direction. Not sure. Again, WE1, 2, 2, and 2. So you got that. So they have not been opened. So you know this is pretty much a brand new game. So it's excellent. So those are unopened. So I'm going to leave those over here as well. Then you have 2 interesting items. Front and back. Not much to them. But you have that also in the game. I think the person who picked this up said, I have no idea what this is all about, and I'm done with it already. So it looks like they may not have lasted too long. Then, of course, can you escape them all? These are your tickets that tell you the different various games that are available through this company and different series of exit the game games. That's cool too. Now, again, I'm going to go through this very, very quickly. So you have the top card, you have the bottom card. The top card says, stop, important. Do not look at the game materials, cards, book this, read the rules together and out loud, and carefully follow all of its instructions. Exit dead man on the Orient Express. Again, both says the same thing on both. So basically, you have a couple of different sets of cards. You have your riddle cards, going from the letters A all the way up to X. Those are your riddle cards. Then you have your answer cards. 12. All kinds of different answer cards. Goes from number 1 to 30. Then you have your help cards. These are your clue cards. You have your first clue, second clue, and your solution. First clue, second clue, and your solution. Solution 1, 2, 3. First clue, second clue. Again, the dots indicate which question it's for. The symbols all indicate that. And that's not really giving much away here, but you could tell there's lots of different things that you have to accomplish by going through here. So you see it's all different kinds of things. Then back, it says, stop, important. This is the bottom of the deck of cards. Now turn the entire deck over. Exit dead man on the Orient Express. Okay. So I'm going to do this very, very quickly. I'm going to go through here. I'm not going to show you any solutions. But honestly, as you can tell, the cards are all set up exactly the same way. The top is the title, and all your information follows below it. Of course, the icon tells you which section it's for. There, we're going to have that. So those are, again, I want to go through that very, very quickly. Those are your clue cards. Then you have your answer cards. I'm going to show you all those. It's numbers 1 through 30. I'm quickly going to go through. So that's what the backs, that's what the front looks like, and that's what the backs look like. Okay, so that's that second deck right there. And then, of course, you have your first card, which is this one. Then you have your riddle cards. Again, so what do you get yourself into? I could show you your first card, which would be the riddle A card, which is your first card. So if I flip that card over real quick, you'll see it says, draw the entire path, but not here and not diagonally. So you start here and you're going through here. You have a code here of all these different numbers. Down here it says, and then what's left for you to do. So that's your first clue of the game. So that's your riddle. So again, you have your stop card at the front. You have your stop card at the back. goes from here to here to here to here, okay? So everything you see here is what's included, and this concludes our unboxing of the escape room game, Exit the Game, Dead Man on the Orient Express. It's a level 4 adventure, so it is a little trickier. It's brought to you by Inca and Marcus Brand, of course brought to you by the great people over at Cosmos. As always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Also, you could hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day. I'll catch you on the next unboxing video.